And a ball 1-0. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch and try to get that strike.
Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the stepping in and ready for another shot. Zane Big Daddy 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 17.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Hey, let her rip up there. Let's go.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him.
Ready for another shot now. Zane Big Daddy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it up.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Into the second deck and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year, and they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this.
Zane Big Daddy will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that'll miss up and in ball 2. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good bat. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight, first for the
Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the 2nd of... Into the box now. Zane Big Daddy coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games. Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here comes Waka on a 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Gosselin has it, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still no score. Striding in once again, Zane, Big Daddy. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit to short. Diaz picks it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready once again, Zane, Big Daddy. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Number 17.
Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and that is 27 for him on the year, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday.
Digging in to try it again. Zane, Big Daddy.
Hey, right guy, right spot. What's up?
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us, big guy.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on.
Pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
1-0 count. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Long throw to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box score.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Yankees get their division-leading 30th. From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Digging in, Zane, Big Daddy. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And he takes ball 1. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, it looks like those struggles may continue in this one. They're already down 2-0 in the bottom of the first inning. They came in here just hoping they could turn things around. The last thing they needed was a 2-0 deficit in the first.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Come on, big guy.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone into Monument Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 28 on the season as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitch.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Zane, Big Daddy.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
First offering on its way. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Hey, need you right here one time.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard liner toward short, but the shortstop's got him played perfectly. Ready for another chance. Zane, Big Daddy, comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second. Now in the box, Zane, Big Daddy.
Number 17.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Digging in once again, Zane, Big Daddy.
Number 17.
First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Here you go. Let it go.
Here comes the 1-0. The high fastball is in there.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Curveball that time, not even close.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Big dog, get your pitch.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. 11-1 at the end of this one. Luis Severino earned his 5th win. Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Stepping up to the plate, Zane, Big Daddy. Come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the AL in RBIs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Right here, one time, kid.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our... Digging in to try it again. Zane, Big Daddy, he'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trumbo giving chase. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Zane, Big Daddy. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Number 17.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
See, drive it right here. Come on, Biggie.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hey, like again, like again.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
See it rip it up there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Ready for another chance. Zane, Big Daddy, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. 29 home runs for him on the year as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20. You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
4-2 the final score tonight. New York get the win despite 3 errors in the field. J.R. Graham gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
11 hits, 2 errors. They left 3 men on base.
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Digging in, Zane, Big Daddy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a little bit of a struggle. 1-3 on the road trip. You never want to be in that position.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, and even 30 home runs on the year. And with it, they've leapt in front now, 3-1.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zane, Big Daddy.
17.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, clearly they didn't forget what he did last time with the home run, because they are really pitching careful right here. And now they're 2-0 and behind the count again.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
He blew that fastball right by him, probably because he set him up with the off-speed stuff before.
From the belt, the pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Under it now is Trumbo, and the converted infielder has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying. Striding in once again, Zane, Big Daddy. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Takes a knee-high fastball. A check on first by Tillman, and he'll dive back in. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece.
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, Matt, we got a ball away. All indications to me, they're going to stay away from him. This guy's just too good of a hitter. They're not going to flirt around with anything for him to hit on the inside half.
Come on, baby. See it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Mercer has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is digging in once again. Zane, Big Daddy. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
Here comes the 1-0. Fouled back.
Find me a barrel right here.
1-1. Here it comes. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Pedro Castro gets the win in relief, his second of the year. From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show, Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he pitched 7 complete innings last game, Matt, so very impressive young man. And now he's got a chance to back that performance up again.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, man, I mean, this road trip just hasn't gone well. They're 1-4, and at this point in time, the way they've been struggling, you're just looking to get home. And hopefully home cooking will help you turn it around.
And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And from deep. Now batting, Zane Big Daddy, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Let it fly, big guy. Here we go.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Hey, see it. Hey, drive it. Here we go.
Now the 0-1. And there's the slurve, but it misses 1-1.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Pickoff move to second, and the runner back easily.
See it. Drive it like you can.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled straight back.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. Ready once again. Zane Big Daddy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. A man on third with 2 down. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Let's go now. One time.
Right over the middle, knee high.
Count is full. 3-2. Here you go.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch.
That's a ball.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3.
Now to the plate,
batting,
Zane Big Daddy.
17.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Hey, right
3
here.
runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. So the Bronx Bombers get their 20th home win this year. Masahiro Tanaka earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Aroldis Chapman. Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Now at the plate, Zane Big Daddy. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dickerson sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Zane, Big Daddy, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One pitch only here. Here
First delivery to him on the way. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike.
Hey, your pitch.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Pitch up there.
Again, a 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones going back to the track. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to left center. Number 31 for him on the season. And it's a 5-3 game now.
Hey, I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3.
Digging in and looking for more. Zane, Big Daddy. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first. Stepping in, Zane, Big Daddy.
Number 17.
Come on, let it fly right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
See it driving. Let's go. Right here.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 4 runs, 7 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon.
Let it fly right here.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now Jones fires it in off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their
Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees. Chris Davinsky gets the start for Houston in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, first things first, Matt. Check out that ERA. Under 3. He's having a nice season. He's not going to blow you away with unreasonable gaudy numbers, but anytime you're under 3, you're having a really solid season. If he's able to execute his pitches, he may walk out of here with a win today.
And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zane Big Daddy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And that misses 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Hey, did a good one here right now.
1-2, here it comes.
Nope.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Zane Big Daddy. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Ready for another shot now. Zane Big Daddy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Don't want to forget about him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Nobody better. Clutch up for us right now.
1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Right guy, right place. Here we go.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit.
And the runner from third crosses the plate.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit.
Digging in and looking for more. Zane Big Daddy.
Hey, your turn now. No one's better.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Hey, see it? Drive it right there.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Digging in, Zane Big Daddy. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Ball 1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 32 now for the season. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Zane Big Daddy.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your stick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in to try it again. Zane Big Daddy. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Striding in once again, Zane Big Daddy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And he misses with it. 1-1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here.
Hey, make him work out there. Let's go.
Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
From the stretch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Needs it right now. Make something happen for us.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 3-2, the finish in tonight's game. Joe Musgrove with his 4th win this season. Ken Giles records the save, his 14th. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. First opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series. Chris Roy gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Zane Big Daddy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
See it, drive it like you can. Come on.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
He got lucky right there behind the count 3-0, and you knew he was going to green light. He just didn't get any lift. Giving up a single, he still kept him in the ballpark.
Ready once again, Zane Big Daddy, a hit in 2 tries so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in,
Now
Zane
batting,
Big Daddy.
Number 17.
See it, drive it like you can. Here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Low for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Let's go right here.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Turned on down the line. Bregman has it. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. 4-2 the final score today. Chris Roy earns his first win of the season. Andrew Kashner was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Ken Giles hammers down the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds. Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Tyler Skaggs gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, the last 3 outings, he's allowed a lot of base runners, and all you got to do is look at his whip. It's over 1.4. When you have that, you're going to have a tough outing. He's got to get that number down and keep the traffic off the bases.
Standing in, Zane Big
third,
Daddy. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, I love these games. 2 first-place teams. I mean, you know you're going to get good baseball. You know they're going to be competitive, and they're looking across each other. What I really want to watch are the managers. Who makes the critical move at the critical time?
Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. The 2-1 on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Gary Sanchez would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Trout looks up and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 33 on the year, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Zane Big Daddy. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
You see it, drive it. Let's go.
The 0-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. It's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Zane Big Daddy will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Hey, let's go now one time.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself.
Digging in to try it again. Zane Big Daddy. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Gary Sanchez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Masahiro Tanaka earned his 9th win of the year. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. Now from the longtime home of the Angels, baseball from Orange County. Today it's the second of this 3-game series. So stepping in, Zane Big Daddy. He went deep in the contest last night.
Stay high up there. Nobody better right now.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this is up and in, ball 1. These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, last game they lost by 1 run. You know, those are the ones that are hard to take. You look back and you think, could we have scraped out 1 more run or maybe even 2 to win it? Those are the ones you have a tough time sleeping after.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Yeah, Matt, Bullard's got a pretty fair strike zone all around. He'll miss a call here and there on the flat. But what umpire doesn't?
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Hey, stay hot now.
From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan? At the plate, Zane Big Daddy. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3rd inning, no score to this point.
Let her rip right here.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 34 home runs now on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, he hit a homer last night.
Ready once again, Zane Big Daddy. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Calhoun. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but stepping in and ready for another shot. Zane Big Daddy. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though. Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Scorched to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. He laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going
to. Digging in and looking for more. Zane Big Daddy. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 8-3 is today's final. So the Bronx Bombers get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Michael Pineda earns his 5th winner of the year. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup. Settling in now, Zane Big Daddy. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Shoemaker comes set. First pitch on its way. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Well, it's the last game at home before a 7-game road trip. You want to win this game because really 7 games isn't that long. It's just 1 week. So you give the fans a nice taste today. They run out, buy tickets, and they see you in a week.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, as you know,
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The runner scores from second, and he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Man, this is a continuation.
Ready for another chance. Zane Big Daddy. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was striding in once again. Zane Big Daddy, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hit weekly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 6-0. Digging in once again, Zane Big Daddy.
number 17.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. And that retires the side. But ready for another shot now. Zane, Big Daddy. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Left field and deep. Revere looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 35 now on the season as this lead got even wider.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit.
Ready now. Zane, Big Daddy.
Number 17.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And a neck high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Gary Sanchez would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Here you go.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now. Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
He'll try it again, 3-2. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Nothing doing here. 15-1 is the final. The Yankees blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Luis Severino.
Even more so at the highest level of play, the honing of fundamentals must never be overlooked.
Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Standing in, Zane, Big Daddy. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Lays off 1-0. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club, entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Matt, they're playing pretty good ball right now. Up and down homestand. They went 5-4 at home. This is the first game on the road. I just think they got to kick it in another notch. When you go on the road, the pressure's a little bit different. You got to take it to another level.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hard up there.
Now Price is 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2.
Hey, square one up. One time.
The 2-2 coming now from Price. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard.
Striding in once again,
Leading off
Zane,
the fourth for the
Big Daddy,
Yankees.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 17.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Hit hard up the middle. Backhanded. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Ready once again. Zane, Big Daddy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses inside 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 now. Gary Sanchez is on deck. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so.
Ready for another shot now. Zane, Big Daddy, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner toward short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Boston Red Sox wrap up their 20th road win of the season. David Price wins his 3rd of the season. From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. At the plate, Zane, Big Daddy, and he begins play with a very respectable 35 home runs for the season. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the road trip got off to a great start. I mean, they got great pitching and defense yesterday, and you win a game, you hold them down to low score. You feel good, and really, you win championships by pitching and defense. And if you can hold teams to low scores, you're going to win a lot of games. So that's what they're preaching today as they head into this ball game.
Here it comes on 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1. This guy, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Digging in for his second at-bat, Zane Big Daddy.
Number 17.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Moreland, and it's a double play. Digging in once again, Zane Big Daddy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Come on.
Porcello sets. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in to try it again. Zane Big Daddy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second. And the score finishes 4-1 today. Both Sox to victorious for the 40th. A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 3-game. In now, Zane Big Daddy, and he begins play with a very respectable 35 home runs for the season. Here's the pitch. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Well, Matt, we're really looking at a club that's been struggling. They're coming off a losing record on the homestand, and this is the first game on the road. We're really going to see what this team's made of starting on this trip.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And the pitch on 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Zane Big Daddy 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Swing and a little blooper to center. James is after it. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Zane Big Daddy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Castro is on his way home in to score the runner from second, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Digging in once again, Zane Big Daddy.
17.
First offering on its way. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Chavez rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run is in to score from second.
Well, he went up there with the game.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
8-1 is the final tonight. From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. At the plate, Zane Big Daddy. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done him any favors as there's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Quintana Looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 36 on the year for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 home.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Zane Big Daddy.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
And no one better. Let's go.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Hey, let's go, big fellow. Need you right here.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the... Striding in once again, Zane Big Daddy. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Find me a barrel right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Just keeping him close.
Come on, big guy.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Digging in and looking for more. Zane Big Daddy. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Here it comes. And this is in the air now, out to left. Quintana over to his left. 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Zane, Big Daddy.
17.
He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now a snap throw to first. And he'll be back in standing up.
Wait for your pitch.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Let's go.
All right, come on now. One time. Get a piece.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Ooh, good changeup. Just missed inside.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
This is in the air out to right. Gomez has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The New York Yankees to Victoria for the 40th. Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium. Striding into the box, Zane, Big Daddy. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. Also, that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the out.
Digging in to try it again. Zane, Big Daddy.
Hey, have a good rip up there, Hawk.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 out and a runner on second base. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. James ranging back. Still going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 37 on the year. And the Yankees are back in business. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Zane, Big Daddy. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach
Stepping up to the plate,
Now
Zane
batting,
Big Daddy.
Number 17.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, take a cut now. See your cuts.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Has a look. Now the pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that.
Zane Big Daddy will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And this is low, ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-0 delivery. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Here he comes on 2-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
See him rip it up there.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right there.
The payoff pitch one more time. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it. And the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
11-5, the final tally in this one. The Yanks slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. J.R. Graham wins his 4th game out. It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Daniel Mengden gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, man, I mean, they didn't play good. They got swept the first 3 games of the homestand. They start a new series here. You have to just wipe out of your mind. You didn't play well. There's nothing you can do about it. And now start a whole new series and focus on winning.
And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence can remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the play a little bit more than the other.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. This is skied out toward right. Shepard moves over. And that's the 3rd out. So a fairly painless top of the. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Zane, Big Daddy. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, let her fly. Let her fly right here.
Here's the pitch. Now it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
A strike, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Striding in once again, Zane, Big Daddy. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Zane, Big Daddy, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Hicks is on his way home. And the runner from second is in to score. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Well, I love the perseverance. Comes down to late in the game. He ends up getting the base hit to drive in the run. You know, he hadn't had any hits the whole game, so that was a big at-bat for him to bat.
Digging in and looking for more, Zane Big Daddy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In there, 0-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And he lays off for ball one.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls, because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded, you know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, you love it when you come back late in the...
Digging in to try it again. Zane Big Daddy. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-1 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Count is 1 and 2.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have it. And the Athletics tonight were treated to a fine performance from the man you see here, Yadier Molina. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game. Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at settling in now, Zane Big Daddy, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and they got off on the right foot winning the first game of the series here. And they got a chance really to win this game and maybe even sweep this series. So the first one's an important game.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this one's in the dirt. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Let's go.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Zane Big Daddy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Rylander moves over. Makes the play. 1 away. Ready once again. Zane, Big Daddy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
17.
Line drive to left. Davis is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was...
Digging in once again. Zane, Big Daddy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this is fouled back and out of play. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
And this is fouled at the plate. Another 2-2 offering. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 5-2 the final score tonight. Brian Hoskins earns win number 4 on the season.
Here now is our final line score.
Nighttime skies falling over the Oakland Hills and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. It's Ace baseball, and it comes your way next. Jesse Hahn gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-hand hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him, and those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here at. Ready for another chance. Zane, Big Daddy, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Here you go now. Come on now. One time.
The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Canna is there for it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Coming to the plate now, Zane, Big Daddy, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the belt, the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Hey, your pitch, drive it deep, huh?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back.
Afternoon baseball from the East Bay in the Oakland Coliseum. Today, it's the finale of this 4-game set. Stepping up now, Zane Big Daddy. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now, they won their last game. Now they're 1 under 500. If you get to 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game is so important. They win today, they're at 500.
Slider, oh, look out, as that one just about took his nose off. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. HR, how do they go about ending the lead? Now at the plate, Zane Big Daddy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. So stepping in, Zane Big Daddy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. Shepard is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think. Ready now, Zane Big Daddy. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. From the stretch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Matt, here we are. Double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get two, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at-bat.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So striding in, Zane, Big Daddy, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. And he hit it hard. When the guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. At the plate, Zane, Big Daddy. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, Matt, with both teams on a losing streak, one thing we know for sure, somebody's going to walk out of here in this first game of the series with a win, and they get on a winning streak. So this is a big battle to turn things around for you right now. You want to be that team on the winning side.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zane, Big Daddy, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh? Let's go now, one time.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
When you got that runner on third base, you want to get greedy right there.
Striding in once again, Zane, Big Daddy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far. And the way
That's a ball.
he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. in, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance. Zane, Big Daddy.
Number 25.
First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Line to the right side, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win. They're hoping to build on that now.
MLB The Show's coverage of Saturday Night Baseball is on the air from... Now at the plate, Zane, Big Daddy, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a rocky start in this homestand. I mean, you're 1-3. You only won 1 game in 4. The fans are a little restless. This is a big game to win right here, to really just kind of get some foundation of winning back in your blood.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Got him. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Indians. Digging in for his second at-bat, Zane, Big Daddy, 0-for-1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. In the dirt here. The throw pulls him off the bag. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Here we go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Hicks is on his way home. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. And ready once again, Zane, Big Daddy, 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Splitter, 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Zane, Big Daddy.
25.
First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger. And that's the second out of the inning.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Sergio Romo gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his 17th on the year.
No errors.
We're set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Stepping in, Zane Big Daddy, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Herald this Indians ball club as they begin play here this afternoon. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it hasn't been pretty. You know, they're 1-4 in the homestand, and everybody wants to play good baseball in front of your home team, and they just haven't done that. So the win today is very important.
Here we go.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Zane Big Daddy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Left field. Cabrera's there. 2 down. At the plate, Zane Big Daddy. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
A fastball that just misses inside. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, he saw a good fastball the pitch before, and then he singles on this fastball. This is the big leagues. You can't continue to challenge guys.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant.
Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Into the box now, Zane, Big Daddy. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday. Squared that one up just a little late. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Digging in to try it again, Zane, Big Daddy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Digging in once again, Zane, Big Daddy. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
Now it's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Striding in once again, Zane, Big Daddy, been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Baseman, number 27.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bird will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's it.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch, and he gets the save.